What's up YouTube, it's Sean here, and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Social Status collaboration with Charlotte Lab School and Asics on this Gel-Lyte 5 in this transparent yellow colorway. Today's video, as always, is brought to you by Heffelux. When it comes to sneakers, comfort is king. So when you buy a pair of shoes and find out they're uncomfortable, one of the easiest fixes is to swap out the insoles. So that's where Heffelux comes into play. If you check out their website, which I've linked down below in the description box, you'll see they sell a variety of eTPU insoles, which really is the same material you'll find inside Adidas Boost. So if you guys are curious to try a pair for yourself, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout to get 15% off your entire purchase, and be sure to tell them I sent you. So this right here is the second colorway in the collaboration with Asics, Social Status, and Charlotte Lab School on the Eternal Summer collection. This pack, consisting of 2 pairs of the Gel-Lyte 5, dropped back on December 17th for a price of $140 US, which is roughly the equivalent to 190 Canadian dollars. So this colorway right here is the transparent yellow and Moroccan blue colorway, and they released alongside the Nimbus Cloud pair, which I reviewed on my channel not too long ago. So this project involves students from Charlotte Lab School, which is an alternative public charter school based out of Charlotte. So it makes sense, given that this was a student-involved project, that this Eternal Summer pack was inspired by the feeling of summer break and those days leading up to the return of school. So this colorway right here is obviously the more loud colorway of the two, but based on the sizes that are available online, it seems like most people prefer this one over the Nimbus Cloud colorway. And for me at least, while the Nimbus Cloud pair reminded me of my childhood indoors, this pair in contrast reminds me much more of those days in my childhood that I spent outdoors. So first things first, here's a quick look at the box. So this comes in a gradient style cardboard box, and it goes from a bluish color on the bottom to more of a reddish tone on the top, and we have Asics branding on the very top. Aside from that though, there's no Social Status or Charlotte Lab School branding on the actual box. As for the shoe itself, so this is of course the Gel-Lyte 5 silhouette. And as we take a deep dive into the details, on the toe box you can see this is covered in this cream colored mesh, but then overlaid around the front toe cap, we have this long-haired suede, which is done in more of a tan color. Covering the eye stays of the shoe, we have this yellow colored nubuck, and we have Gel-Lyte 5 branding debossed on the lateral side only. Underneath this, we have this orange colored mesh, and then overlaid on top of this, we have the signature Asics stripe, which is constructed out of a blue colored leather with a backing of synthetic cream leather underneath. Moving further down, surrounding the heel, we have more of that long-haired suede, and we have this tag on the lateral side which states 1 out of 1500, which is a reference to the fact that this pair was limited to only 1500 pairs made, but unfortunately they're not individually numbered. Every single pair that you buy will have that same 1 out of 1500 tag. On the bottom of the heel, we have this cream colored nubuck, and we have Asics branding pressed on in blue on the suede. And then the top of the heel is covered in this orange colored neoprene, which we'll see more of later on in this review. As far as the laces go, so these come with 2 different lace options. The one that I prefer and the one that I think usually looks best on Gel-Lyte 5 are these rope style laces done in a combination of orange and white. But if you're not feeling the rope laces, they also give you these yellow colored flat laces as well. Underneath this, we have this neoprene tongue, which is done in this orange color. And just like any other Gel-Lyte 5, the tongue is connected to the ankle collar area of the shoe, forming this one-piece booty-like or sleeve-like fit. And you'll notice that the inner collar of the shoe is lined in a yellow colored neoprene instead. Moving on to the insoles, so these come with an Ortholite branded insole, which is pretty well padded. And we have Asics branding stamped on the heel. So the upper of the Gel-Lyte 5 sits atop this EVA foam midsole, which is painted in this dark pink, almost salmon colored shade. Encased within the foam but not visible to the eye, we have Asics gel technology underneath the heel for shock absorption and impact protection. And then finally, turning this pair over to the bottom, the outsole here is crafted using blue colored rubber on the forefoot and cream colored rubber on the heel, and this reddish portion in the middle, this is actually exposed EVA foam. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this pair. And for those wondering about sizing, just like the other colorway, I went a half size up in these, so I got these in a size 10.5. So my feet measures on a Brandic device as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and the Gel-Lyte 5 is a bit more of a snug feeling shoe. So for most people, I feel like you should go up half a size. Unless you have more of a narrow foot and you like more of that snug one-to-one fit, then you might be okay sticking true to size. This toe box area right here specifically runs a little bit narrow. So by going up that half size, it kind of eliminates the width issue, and it left me about a finger's width between the top of the shoe and the top of my toe, which I thought felt great. Moving on to the comfort, so the Gel-Lyte 5 is a pretty decently comfortable shoe for casual use. There's something about the foam that Asics uses on their Gel-Lyte 3 and 5 models that I find to be quite comfortable and quite plush. So straight out of the box when you wear these, it almost has a bit of that pillowy and soft feel underfoot, but because they incorporate gel on the heel, it gives you some level of resistance and bounce back, so it's not going to be an overly soft and mushy feeling shoe. So while personally I prefer Gel-Lyte 3s on foot, the Gel-Lyte 5 is pretty much right behind it, and it's going to be a very solid choice for everyday casual use. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and craftsmanship, so the quality of the materials I thought was very solid. The Suedes had a nice buttery feel to them, the nubucks also. You can tell just by getting these in hand, running your fingers across the materials, it doesn't feel synthetic and cheap at all. And from a build and craftsmanship standpoint, my pair at least was pretty solid. There were some glue stains around this midsole area, but pretty minor, but I thought the paint job was great. The panel shapes were cut consistently, so I was pretty impressed getting these in hand, and I really have no issues at all. So with all that out of the way now, let's toss these on feet. I'll lace them up and I'll show you guys how these look. Between the two, of course, this is the louder colorway, and this is much more of a playful and vibrant vibe to it. This being much more bold, it's for sure going to turn a lot more heads, and I think this is much more of a summer colorway compared to the Nimbus Cloud pair, which I think is a bit more versatile, and that pair you can probably pull off and wear more times throughout the year. But it depends on your personal taste. If you're someone that likes your sneakers to be much more of a statement piece, then I would definitely go for this one. But if you're looking for something more neutral, then of course, go for the Nimbus Cloud pair. Honestly though, for different reasons, both colorways are very solid, and they're definitely being slept on and super under the radar right now. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this colorway. Of the two, which of the two do you guys prefer? And is this a colorway you think you can pull off? Is it a bit too loud and too bold for you? Either way, drop a comment down below and let's hear what you guys have to say. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, follow my Twitter account at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review and hopefully it helped you in some way, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.